Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Philadelphia 76ers playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder here at their home, Paycom Center. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And checking out some numbers for Chet Holmgren.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. George out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Thunder, 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot. And Grant, one thing we know about these teams, they can both go deep into their bench. That's a luxury.
Yeah, a luxury indeed. And they don't have to worry as much about foul trouble or guys getting worn down. Credit to both front offices for building such complete rosters.
Oh, he's a big guy, but he's also very athletic. Hartenstein playing well above the rim.
Screen by Embiid. Pass to George. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Dort with the ball for Oklahoma City. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, he goes big with the dunk. Right over to Embiid.
Hartenstein showing a little bit of flair right there. Very stylish on that dunk.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. We talked about Paul George and what his game plan was for keeping him in check. He said it's never going to be easy with him, but I told our guys I want constant communication. Talk when screens are coming, switch when we need to. We need to be highly active guarding him. Let's see how effective they are against him tonight. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I don't know what else to say about SGA. He is so creative and fearless handling that basketball.
And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defense was a little bit closer.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts the move on. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Maxey against SGA. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
From point-blank range, you won't see Embiid miss many.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 27 points his last game. Holmgren outside. Soft touch off the glass.
Wow, you love that. You come right out and hit 5 straight. It doesn't get any better than that.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 6-point game. Pass to Edgecombe. This one for three. Dort grabs the miss. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick. Back to Dort from the arc. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. 76ers trail by 6. Oubre can't hit.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Kept alive. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And here are the Sixers now. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Drops in the three.
And if you look at these early years for Tyrese Maxey's career, you can see he has increased the number of threes he's taken year by year.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cut. He's always on the move.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Dort. And Philadelphia making a change here. On the wing, Wallace, covered by Grimes. Outside, Williams. There's the three. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
1:52 left to play in the first. Maxey passes to Oubre. Back to Maxey. Let's go with a three. The Thunder pull it in. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
They had relentless pressure on the ball handlers. It made them feel uncomfortable, and I'm sure they're going to try to replicate that in this one.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Pass to Hartenstein. From deep, SGA. He buries it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
And Shea didn't need a lot of time to get that shot off. His feet were set, his hands were ready, and he let it fly.
Here's Grimes. Hartenstein pulls it in.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Here's Williams. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
Oubre on the wing. Pass to Embiid. Fades and shoots. Got it. Embiid's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. SGA passes to Hartenstein. Here's Williams. And he banks in the layup. And it's 7 points for Jalen Williams.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Maxey surveying the D. 3-pointer. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
When you turn great defense into easy offense, you are going to put yourself in a great position.
And so it's Oklahoma City. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well, that's why they're up. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Aaron Wiggins out there with Holmgren. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. You know, Tim, when it comes to deflections and steals, who's better than the Thunder?
The answer, nobody. They pressure the ball, they run swarms of defenders at you, and they have a way of overwhelming and exhausting their opponent.
Here's Wallace, following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you. Mitchell, the pass to Holmgren. 13 feet out. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Holmgren's got his second bucket on the night. So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The 76ers also with a sub. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Barlow. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers, trailing by 5. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. It'll be the 4th of 6 games for them away from home. Drains the triple. Grimes has got 5 points.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
Out to the right wing. Drummond passes to George. Here's Edgecombe. Philadelphia moving it around. Jacks up a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Wallace outside. Back to Mitchell. George against Holmgren. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. And the 3 off target. And here are the 76ers. Big run right now for them. 11-2. Here's Drummond. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Tim, you look at Cason Wallace. He has been a plug-and-play defensive guard in this league.
Well, B.A., you're talking about a guy who wants to pick you up full court every minute he's on the floor. He is just tireless and relentless on the defensive end. He's the kind of player every coach wants to have. Regardless of his minutes, he makes the impact defensively.
I've heard you say it before, the fastest way to minutes, if you're a young guy, is on the defensive end.
Coaches are taking notice of that want-to factor.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Holmgren. Jalen Williams comes in for Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Philadelphia also making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Barlow comes in for Paul George. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for McCain. Here's Williams, averaging around 6 a game. To the middle. And Williams with the basket on the assist from Dort. Williams has got 9.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
To the left wing. Pass to Edgecombe. Right side Grimes. Embiid passes to Grimes. Here's Edgecombe. SGA covering. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the paint. Oh, SGA going to town inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
Edgecombe. And he goes in for the dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And here's SGA outside. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. And here's Maxey outside. Buries it from 3. He's got 6.
Well, Maxey likes when the pace picks up, and you saw it right there. No hesitation on that catch and shoot.
Mitchell, the pass to SGA. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Pass to Barlow. Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Mitchell. Williams, a screen on Maxey. Outside SGA. Pass to Williams. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, that's 2 good players going at each other. Advantage to the defense that time.
Look at Embiid with the skilled finish.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. So both teams making some changes here. "16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Edgecombe. And here's George. Maxey on the wing. Oubre, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Philadelphia on top, up by 4. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, the reserves have been awesome so far. What are you seeing from them?
The bench has helped us a lot. They've come in, they scored the ball, they've gotten stopped, so we're going to need them to keep it going.
Helps to have backup. Good luck in the second half.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. And circling back to the first half, what about these 2 point guards?
The league is so full of elite point guards. We get to see incredible matchups every night. You can't ignore the skill that both of these guys have shown in the first half.
Yeah, they're trying to one-up each other each time up the floor. This is great to watch.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And teams built to win now don't always have the young pieces that Philly does, Legs.
Yeah, BA, particularly in their backcourt. Nice drafting and great trades have given them an abundance of talent.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. And it's Embiid in at the center position. Here's SGA. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line to shoot free throws. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And the first one at the line is good. Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
And so Hartenstein nails both of them. Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
The question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Well, that's going to be tough to copy that. Shea is just relentless, continuing to attack the defense over and over.
To the wing on the left. To the inside. George, no good. Thunder trail by 5. Dort finds Holmgren. Steps back. The kick out to Williams. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Williams has got 12 points in the game.
A shot that Williams continues to work. You love seeing these type of results.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Driving to the basket, and it's in there. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
The Thunder have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Dort. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Pass to Oubre. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Outside Maxey. Clock at 6. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City shooting it well. Around 55% for the game. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string. And we see him do this time and time again.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Back over to you, Brian.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. So it's Oklahoma City now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And you can count it. You'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. That'll put Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the line. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey. And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, BA, I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. For 2.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Oubre into the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Thunder trail by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. To the middle. Rebound by Philadelphia. Pass to Maxey. Philadelphia moving it around. Embiid against Hartenstein. Shoots a fadeaway. And again, it's Philadelphia.
All game long,
Timeout.
he's been getting
Timeout.
to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. The 76ers also with a sub. Grimes is checked in. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Williams from long range. Paul George pulls down the board. Philadelphia leading by 6. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
No stopping Joel Embiid. Wow.
And this is why Maxey is so dangerous in pick and roll action. He is a dual threat to score or deliver.
Holmgren outside. Takes a 3. No good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. And George with the jam.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Pass to Wallace. Back to SGA. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got his first 3 points of the game.
SGA drives, the defense collapses on him, and then he finds the open teammate. Textbook stuff from an all-star.
Philadelphia has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Maxey with it. 14 points for him. Here's Grimes. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. A different look for Oklahoma City. Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Lou Dort comes in for Williams. And Mitchell subbed in for SGA. And the free throw, no good. Thunder trail by 9. Outside Mitchell. Holmgren outside. Dort for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Maxey. And there's the drive. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. From outside the arc. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 11-point game. They host the Hawks after this one, and they're deep into this homestand. That'll be game 4 out of 5. Aaron Wiggins out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Williams, then there's Lou Dort, and it's Mitchell in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
And here are the Sixers now. Pass to Edgecombe. To the right side. Fires from deep. It's not going to go for him.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Williams from long range. And McCain pulls it down.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Pass to Edgecombe. Now here's McCain. Down low. Here's Embiid. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Mitchell, the pass to Williams. Here's Dort. Outside, Williams. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
Beautiful job running pick and roll right there. Williams showing you how dynamic he can be as a playmaker.
Philadelphia leading by 9. Here's Edgecombe. Outside McCain. It's Grimes on the wing. 6 to shoot. Embiid, a screen on Williams. Grimes' shot is off. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Williams up top. Outside for Mitchell. From deep. That shot off the mark. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Grimes. Hits the trifecta.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And SGA subbed in for Mitchell. Philadelphia also making some changes. Oubre, he's checked in for Barlow. George comes in for Grimes. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for McCain. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The bucket is good! And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Here's Dort for 3. Can't get it to go. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside Oubre. "14 feet away." Cleared away by Dort.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Here's Holmgren. Holmgren with a big reach.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
And that basket is good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Unloads from 9. Oh, he dropped in a sweet J.
That's just staying focused through the contact. SGA now goes to the line to add 1.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length, Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
Outside Embiid. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. George fires. Yes, sir, with the three.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Thunder trail by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander, count it!
Well, that bucket from SGA just shows you a lot of grit.
And here is Maxey. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth. Outside Embiid. Now George. Shot clock at 6. Now Oubre. Maxey. And the three misses. Dort outside. It's good from beyond the arc.
Huge bucket. This team trusts Dort in the critical moments.
55 seconds left in the game.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Tenacious stuff from Dort. I mean, he knows the situation and is dead set on getting them a bucket.
They held a 12-point lead earlier. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's George. Jacks up a three. Money from three.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
And you just know that Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be the one taking these shots. How clutch!
And an intentional foul right there.
Who gets Dort? First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And what I love about Tyrese Maxey, he's so good at just overwhelming you with energy. He puts the defense in a tough spot because of his relentless ability to push the pace.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
Kelly Oubre Jr. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Chet Holmgren. Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Holmgren.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
At the line for the 76ers, Tyrese Maxey. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
They're making all of their free throws right now. It's a great way to extend the lead.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
Spins. Outside Holmgren. And he nails it.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
At the line for the 76ers, Tyrese Maxey. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On the wing, Williams. Oh, George with a steal! And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Paul George. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. Paul, you dialed up the defense in this one. What were some of those adjustments?
Well, we're starting to pressure up. We're starting to use our hands. A team like that, you can't let them be comfortable. And we're doing a great job of just, taking away their airspace.
Well, the discomfort showed and led to a win for you guys. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And now, time for our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.